So it's definitely been a pretty tragic and scary week here in the United States. If you guys haven't been paying attention to what's going on, allow me to explain. So for the past week or so, the entire country has basically been on fire. There are protests and riots everywhere, or at least in a lot of the major states. It all started when a Minneapolis police officer murdered a man by the name of George Floyd by pressing his knee on his neck for 9 minutes, and since then the cop was charged with third-degree murder and manslaughter, and the whole country has been in outrage. As I said earlier, there are protests and riots everywhere. People are looting and destroying stores, burning down buildings. It's insane, especially in Minneapolis. Like, that's really the hot spot for these protests and riots, but it's also happening in other states such as New York, California, etc. The National Guard has been called to try and stop these protests and riots. There's police officers and SWAT team members basically everywhere, dressed in riot gear, trying to stop what's going on. A lot of people are being seriously injured from getting hit with tear gas and rubber pellets, and some people have even died, so it's definitely been a very bad week for America. But there's one person who clearly thinks that it's a good idea to go out and participate in these protests and riots and film himself doing it. And that person is Jake Paul. Videos recently started circulating the internet that show him looting in either Phoenix or Scottsdale, Arizona. I don't remember exactly where, but he was trending on Twitter. Everyone's talking about him, so it's definitely not looking good for him. And today we're going to be looking at one of those videos that show him looting. So without further ado, let's get right into this.
Wait. Oh shit! Oh shit! Wait, oh my god! Oh shit! Oh my god, it's getting crazy.
You gotta love how people are constantly asking Jake to take a picture with them in the middle of a fucking riot, and one guy even did take a picture with them. Also, why are they looting a PF Chang's? Like, what are they going to get out of that? Some food that'll last them a couple hours to a week at most? I'm sorry, but I just don't see the point of looting a restaurant. Also, why is Jake even there in the first place? Is he vlogging it? Is this gonna be his next vlog, him destroying and looting a PF Chang's?
Oh shit!
Shit is going down.
I love how Jake whipped out his camera and started filming, and someone in the background just shouted, "Shit is going down," as if shit wasn't already going down across the country.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Hey yo, give me a free cologne.
No, it's not J. Cole. I look like J. Cole though.
It does, right?
Right.
No, that's Logan.
Logan Paul?
Yeah, Logan Paul.
Huh? I swear to God.
I swear to God.
Yo, Logan.
Yo, Logan. Wait. Yeah, go.
Nigga, that's not Logan Paul.
Oh shit! Go!
I wonder how people are smiling and laughing about this, because for a lot of people, this is a very scary historical event. Future generations are most likely going to learn about these protests and riots, along with all the other shit that has happened in 2020, such as World War III almost happening, Kobe Bryant dying, COVID-19, and now these protests and riots spreading across the United States. But Jake Paul is out here vlogging it for his 12, 9 to, I don't know, his demographic. For his fan base to watch. He's only there to make a video about it and get some easy views. It would be different if he organized and led a peaceful protest and then filmed himself doing that, but no, he's just out here participating in looting a PF Chang's and a mall. This only makes Jake Paul look like more of a scumbag than he already is, because there are people out there actually protesting and want their voices to be heard and want to make a change, but Jake Paul is out here like, I'm going to vlog myself looting a PF Chang's because why not? It's just a real piece of shit thing to do, using a protest that means something to a lot of people for your own personal gain. Now, Jake Paul has actually responded to this whole controversy over on Twitter saying, quote, "To be absolutely clear, neither I nor anyone in our group was engaged in any looting or vandalism. For context, we spent the day doing our part to peacefully protest one of the most horrific injustices our country has ever seen, which led to us being tear gassed for filming the events and brutality that were unfolding in Arizona. We were gassed and forced to keep moving on foot. We filmed everything we saw in an effort to share our experience and bring more attention to the anger felt in every neighborhood we traveled through. We were strictly documenting, not engaging. I do not condone violence, looting, or breaking the law. However, I understand the anger and frustration that led to the destruction we witnessed, and while it's not the answer, it's important that people see it and collectively figure out how to move forward in a healthy way. We are all doing the best we can to be helpful and raise awareness. This is not the time to attack each other. It's time to join together and evolve." First of all, it did not look like you were documenting. What it looked like was you going out and vlogging yourself being at these protests and riots to get some easy views. Second, you were getting involved in the looting. In the video, you can be seen holding a bottle of, I'm assuming, alcohol that was given to you by one of the people that was there. So if you weren't getting involved in the looting, why did you take the bottle? Because that bottle of alcohol that you took was from the P.F. Chang's that was getting looted. And I'll just go ahead and show you guys a video that basically indicates that the bottle of alcohol is from the P.F. Chang's.
Oh shit! Oh my god, it's getting crazy.
So yeah, your claim that you weren't getting involved in the looting or vandalism is just a little bullshit. And Jake's response to this whole controversy, it's awful. Like, it's just a horrible response overall. But before I go, I will say, if you're going to protest, please do it peacefully. Like, don't go out there and start riots, burn down buildings, loot stores, vandalize stuff, because if you haven't guessed, that's a crime and you can get arrested for that. So if you're going to protest, please do it peacefully. But anyways, guys, that is all the time I have for this video. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like down below. Don't forget to stay safe and social distance. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. My god, that fucking voice crack.